What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chaos. My name is Vlad the-tek, and today we're going to be going back to work in Valhalla. Wednesday, December 14th. Oh, good evening. Evening. Uh-huh. Hey, Jill, says Donna. Jill is speechless. What? That's a sound you don't hear every day. But, boss, what are you doing with that helmet? Yeah, why are you wearing our customer's helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. White Knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I told you, plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyways, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Jill. Oh. Yeah, the traffic was... Ugh. Don't run, I have work to do. We have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. What did you do in Hong Kong, man? Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing, never mind. Boss knows more than she's letting on. She seems happy. She's been tense the past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Cool. I get to... I get another one. Gimme. I don't think any of the jukebox stuff matters, so we're just gonna keep going. So, time to mix drinks and change lives. Mr. Donovan. Hey, Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Oh, did you now? Lucky says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What may I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Probably a beer. The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Could be anything. Who knows? Is that a 1 or a 7? I think it's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. What just happened? Yay, beer. Here. Close. Particle credit. Partial credit. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan, today we... Why did I say his name? Today we were supposed to hand the interns the article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor chap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but the hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was turning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with the pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Oh, your mustache shall not be pet today for that comment. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilum then? What's a Lilum? Oh shit, I didn't get a chance to read that. I've heard they're automatically correct and edit. Cool, neat. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with a John face. Huh, me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. it was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Jillian, what the hell did you do? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly don't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really, that's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people started crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it a bit. Yeah, because disguising it is the problem. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And then the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in its plan. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Whatever the fuck that word is. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat for a brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. Was it a K-pop boy band, or was it really a Chinese? It was a Chinese boy band, but still close. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese. The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Oh, sir, you deserve a good petting on the mustache for that. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. Went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Yeah. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. Mars blast. Here's a Mars blast. That's a change of pace, all right. All right, so he's asking by name. I might as well. Boom. All blended. All right, cool. Let's put this battery acid in there and see what happens. All right, we gotta blend this stuff. I don't know how you blend it using a shaker tin, but there we are. Boom, Mars blast. Here you go. All right, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding between your boobs. Nope. There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay then. It started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? The single? New single? Blah 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 blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? Yeah, that's not something to be proud of, Mr. Donovan. How'd she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. In case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. Uh-huh. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with the gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruit. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there. Well, this... Who are you talking to? She seems like an interesting person. Thanks for the info, I guess? Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview. The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically. When that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. My flavor. You want something better to wake him up? Grizzly Temple. Pile driver. Blended. Boom. Grizzly Temple. Here you go. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal's Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects, yeah? They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in the cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works. But they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about the news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a pack of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bags of batteries audience somewhere out there, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. I am glad that was over. Yeah, I agree with you. Stop wearing that helmet, please. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Oh, wait, he was laughing. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage the client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. That is true. That was nice. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Very interesting how you said unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? I think Chief will be fine. I also don't care. She will, even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust the boss. Well, there is none, so yeah. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hi? Are you 21? Hey, honey. Can you see me? Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? What the hell are you talking about? I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon. And are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit. She didn't see you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Yeah, please explain that. Have you seen the pics of videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? What the hell am I reading? Yeah. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Isn't that what you wanted? Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. What am I talking to this woman about exactly? What do you do for a living? I am intrigued. Haven't you heard of nano camo? No, obviously not. They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. Okay, neat. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or whatever materials take any color or texture you want. You can order the module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Okay, how is that going to help? What does that have to do? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked, though. Almost to human eyes. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings color blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I needed. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Oh, you're back. Glad to see you. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood. Give me a piano woman. Sure. I like it when they ask for drinks by name. 3, 4, and 5. All aged and all mixed. Piano, a woman. Boom. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. Are you in a slump or feeling good? And today I feel good! Yippee, that's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink I hear otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contact involved or anything. No contract involved. You know, If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. What are you suggesting here? Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. What the hell are you arranging here? No, just no. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat and that does all that. You don't get naughty with a cat, do you? Please tell me no. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Yeah. She doesn't, you know, proposition me for whatever you're trying to proposition me for. I'm a good Christian boy. I don't know anything about that. On top of that, I just bought a new hologram plant. I should be set. All right. Do you pay him too? No, he's a cat. Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Dorothy. Didn't you see I didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What do you do? What did you do? Stop asking questions. You're freaking creepy. I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did he do? Joe's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? Don't ask questions about the damn helmet, alright? She found it. She put it on, and now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... please stop that sentence now. It's a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, bullshit. But you usually do come before you start your job. Did you miss me that much? No. Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. I really shouldn't. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. Ugh. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. That's just plain weird. Yeah. Yeah, to go to his house at 11 a.m. dressed as requested and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered to leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. I don't know what you do. Actually, there's no hiding it. I know what you do, but I really wish I didn't. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. What? Yeah, one day a year ago, for 3 years. Now. Oh, but last year, he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Does he have a daughter or not? Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh, that's just sad. That's just sad. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Sure. My weird kinky friend is very weird and also very kinky. And I'm about to get her drunk, which is probably going to make this all worse. On the rocks. Blended. Oh, that's not blended. No. Reset that. Thank you very much. Boom. Moonblast. Bam. Here. Eat it. Or drink it. Whatever. There's something interesting about this drink. Oh god, what? I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. It's a small wonder you feel like that. Hey, did you see something about a concert outside? A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a couple of blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off me. So I took some photos with them. Oh. Why do you ask? Someone was here just a minute ago. Seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Oh dear god. Really? What kind of person is this star? Also, there's a fucking fly down here that I want to kill. Some girl, he didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a King Class CH-1A. What's with that reaction? Nothing, it's just that the CH-1A is the model that comes after mine. Okay, really? Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitive points in their skin. Gross. Gross. I now know what you are. And because their voice modulators are more advanced, they do? No, I'm just kind of jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they have from the get-go, you know? Wait, they don't make DFC-72s like you anymore? My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. The difference with the Chio is mostly that they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their senses and abilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human stand-ins, while my line is slightly more work-oriented. Gross. Oh yeah, I think I saw a concert poster outside the bar. Poster? You work here, you should know which one. I don't pay attention to anything in this bar, okay? That's not my job. That's the cleaner's job. That's Jillian's job. I kind of forgot things that... I've kind of forgot things on that entryway from time to time, all because of Dee Dee and Gogo. Who? The vending machines outside. They blabber so much that I've learned to ignore them anything on the door. Oh. And here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much. They're interesting to talk with. They just talk so much. You can actually get psychologically sick, physically sick from listening to them for so long. Hey, man. Good evening, Jill. Welcome to... Does this happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear a cling of your shaker. You'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute. Jamie, just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fun with gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Yep. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay, let me get your order. Sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Okay, cool. So we'll start with the sunshine cloud. She's probably drinking way too much. Rocks, blend. Blend! Blend! Cool, there's the sunshine cloud. Gut punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One of this. Get some booze. Oh shit, that was all supposed to be aged. 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. And mixed, boom. Gut punch, nice. We're good. Here you go. Is this your... I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time. You don't seem too upset about it. Because I really like this one. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something? Private. If you need a price list, I have a... God, you need to stop talking, Dorothy. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. Stop talking. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me for something I've never heard before. It's true that the DFC 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yeah. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they are released when the body enters alert mode. Gross. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way, the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their parents end up spending all honeymoon in jail. Their partners spend all honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to command their tenacity to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. A lot of things are happening that are silly right now, Dorothy. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Jill! I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. No, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast with Jill's when Jill's the one serving you. Anyways, what do you want? Can you make me a Mars Blast? Mars Blast coming right up, my man. I'm gonna mix you the Mars Blastiest Mars Blast ever. 4, 5, 6. Powder Delta. This shit all blended. No ice needed. Bam! Mars Blast, serve that shit. Here you go. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war when we fight every day. This man is deep. This man is going deep. So you haven't been to war? Not to an official one. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep anything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folk. My boss. I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire. You? Don't mind that. Oh, I won't. Oh, not to mind it if that's what you said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Interesting. Damn, still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? Why would I do that? It's more interesting if it's a love mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Oh, I bet. Good news, Jill, the helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. Hooray. Break time. Enjoying my break. Is that me right there? I'm adorable. All right, we're going to... It's now safe to keep playing. Oh, well, great. Wash and clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Gross. Anyways, that's gonna have to do it for the day. I knew I said I would get through the whole day, but this game is rather long. It's a long game. But I will be able to pick this up in the next episode. If you guys like it, let me know in the comment section down below. We're over on a Discord channel, which will also be linked in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, there will be links to Coffee for one-time donations or Patreon for monthly recurring donations with perks like special Patreon-only videos. So check out the links in the description below for that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to show me some love down below by hitting the like button. And don't forget to check out the annotations for more videos. Now we'll see you in the next video.